Hey, so excited to do this conversation with you guys. Today we're talking to Márcio Arend, the guitar player for the River Rise band from Brazil, with some translation help from his wife, co-conspirator, co-writer, and amazing singer Juliana von Mühlen. Right? Is it von Mühlen or Mullen?
Von Mühlen, the
Von Mühlen. Okay, I should have known.
Germany, but here in Brazil we say von Mühlen.
Yeah, I know, right? It probably is a million ways. So I thought we would just really quickly set up what we're talking about because about 3 weeks ago I posted something on Substack called the Superman Project, something I've been working on now for about 3 or 4 years. And I had a guitar player teacher who was an amazing teacher who had a guitar solo called the Superman solo. And it was an alternate picking and economy picking lesson. And I asked him at one point, I said, hey, what are the chords that you used underneath that solo? And he told me. And so then I wrote a song around it called I Ain't Superman. And I thought it would be really fun to ask guitar players way better than me to take a whack at the solo. And so far, mission accomplished. Every guitar player has just been a stunning player. And Marcio graciously agreed to do a version of the solo, and man, did not disappoint. Absolutely crushed it. So one of the things that I wanted to ask you is, given all the I'm assuming you listened to all 5 or 6 versions, right,
Yeah,
of the
right.
song. How did you look? Like, it starts to get crowded of what you can do, right? Like, there's a couple of really barn burning solos in there. How did you? What was your thought process when you approached it?
I think you didn't listen the versions first. You
First,
you
yeah.
you recorded
Ah,
first.
smart.
Yeah,
I recorded first,
yeah.
and
After the recording, and I don't know
yeah,
if you listen all the versions.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think so.
So okay, so that reverse question. What did you think or learn after doing your solo and then listening to the other ones? What were your thoughts?
Um, como que ele falou ali?
O que que tu achou dos solos depois que tu ouviu?
It's a great solos.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
did you have a favorite? I guess that's probably unfair. Let's not do that. Let's not ask if you had a favorite.
It's a different approach,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because when I listen for the first time the song, and I think the first I think about the slide, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was going to actually ask you.
I feeling this.
Yeah. Well, I was going to actually ask you about that because, well, let's listen to your solo. Let's do that
Yeah,
real quick. I'm gonna share it real quick because I think it's phenomenal. So I'm gonna do this, and then I have to do this. Hold on a second. You're gonna bear with me, Substack Osphere, while I go find it again because Zoom sharing is odd. So we can do this, and there it is. So we share sound. All right, here it is. We're gonna listen to this. This is Marcio Arend tearing it up on Superman solo. Already on I wanted to ask you one thing about this. I'll ask you in 1 second. Stuck here in solitude. I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough. Oh, I can't get away from your love. From your love. So, I put in this Ebo harmony part, Did you add to that? Did you add something in there on that
Uh,
little break on the bridge?
Not really. I just the final solo is just a little piece.
Yeah. Well, I really loved the way it transitioned into it. It was really cool. Yeah. So here's so okay. So now here's my question. I thought that your solo is like so beautifully in the pocket of that song, and the temptation is to shred the shit out of it, right? The temptation is to tear it up, and I
Yeah.
thought you actually went super tasty. And I'd love to know kind of what your thinking was, especially not having heard the other players, because I tell you, I actually have a guitar solo for this song that I had way back, and I've never done it. I've never played it, and it will be if there's 6 versions out, it'll be the 7th version. You know, it'll be the 7th best version because it's not as good as everybody else. But I tried to kind of really tear it up and be fast, you know, and
Yeah.
I'd love to know your thinking, especially after hearing the other ones where some of them did tear it up way better than I can tear it up, and you did this like super tasty thing. Like, talk about that.
Thank you. Qual que era a pergunta?
Você podia ter feito, assim, uma coisa muito virtuosa,
Ah,
mas fez
sim.
algo, né? Qual a tua ideia, né? O que que tu imaginou para música?
I think I just que eu deixo fluir assim o sentimento mesmo, né?
Yeah, he was feeling the song, and there is something that we are always talking about, that we see the song like a living being, you know.
Yeah,
So we try to listen to what is the song is waiting for, is wanting for us,
yeah,
from us, what the songs needs. And he was talking about that with me about this solo, and he was like, oh yeah, I can shred, but I think this song, you know, calls for something different. You know.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost bluesy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's almost more blues. So I have a couple of guitar nerd questions that I want to ask you. What kind of slide do you use? Do you use a glass or metal, or do you use a bottle? Like, what do you use?
Uh, what
No, it's not glass. Here. That one.
Yeah. What's that made of?
Acrylic.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's really
Acrylic. Wow. Is it really light?
yeah,
Really
real
light.
light.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
amazing. I'll have to check that out because I can't play slide. I don't play slide. And whenever I do, all I hear is frets. I hear like you hear the frets going up. You know what I mean? What guitar did you use for that? What guitar and what tone were you using? You were obviously using one of the tones in your DAW, or did you mic up for it?
For this record,
Yeah,
I use the Gibson Studio,
yeah,
and I use the 8 strings.
really.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay,
and,
that's amazing.
and I record using the Neural DSP,
Yep, yep.
um, John Petrucci.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Petrucci, man. Oof, oofa. You can probably play some of his stuff. I can't. So
He's a huge Future fan.
Yeah,
I wanted to ask you a question. Like, you play drums and bass too, right?
yeah, right.
When you guys record as River Rise, are you recording all the instrumentation, or do you have the band come in and do stuff too, or do you do it and then the band learns it?
For the recording, I just record all the instruments.
Wow, that's amazing. That's even more incredible. I want to end this show with a song, so we won't listen to it now, but I'm going to put it on the end of it so that we can show you something. And I wanted to ask you, talk about your new record, because it's a really astonishingly good record. And I know the Changing Seasons, and I know it just came out, right, in like fall maybe. When did it come out in 25?
Last November.
November, right. Talk about the record. Talk about, and Juliana, you too. Like, what was the approach to the record?
Yeah, so in 2023, we've been through some problems, health problems. I
Mm,
discovered I discovered an ovarian cancer.
Yeah. Ay, ay,
The
ay.
Yeah, we lived all 2003 and some part of 2004, dealing with this problem
Yeah.
and doing surgeries, undergoing chemo, but thank God everything is all right.
Yeah.
But it was be impossible not to being, you know, uh, the subject about the album. Obviously there are a lot of things in there that some things that we lived in this period.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and we were like, oh, we have to do this album to put all these feelings,
Yeah.
uh, outside. And the final song, that Deep Waters, Marcio recorded 3 minute solo,
Yeah. Yeah.
like an exorcism,
Yeah. Yeah.
so yeah, there are a lot of
Well, that
things there.
explains the name. Yeah, Changing Seasons for sure. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Thank goodness. What do you guys have coming up? What do you have coming up after this? Not that you haven't done enough and you have a new record to promote. So, you playing any shows or?
Yeah, we already recorded one new song,
Yeah.
and we wanted to do this as a collab with
Yeah.
another singer. That's something that we've been wanting for so long. And we are having some ideas, and we are working in other stuffs, um, with Dan
Yeah.
in from Mad Records.
Yeah.
We are doing a new song with him on the piano.
He's incredible.
Yeah, he's
I'm actually
incredible.
working on something with him as well. He's incredible.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, we are working on mixing and mastering stuff too
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
So
Wonderful. So where can people find you? Do you want to send them to Substack? Where would you send people that want to interact with you
yeah,
guys?
we are online, everywhere. Substack, Instagram. We have our website, riverriseband.com, and everything is there in this website. So
Yeah. Amazing. What song do you want to? I was going to play Deep Waters, and I really like that song, and it kind of makes more sense to me now with what you just said. But would you rather play something else? Do you want to play the last song on the record, with the 3 minute solo, as we go out?
fine by us. Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Is that Harvest Time? Is that the last song? What's the last song called?
Song is Deep Waters.
Deep Waters.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, that's the one. Yeah, that's what I wanted to play. It's incredible. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. I'm really humbled, Marcio, that you A, that you enjoyed the song, and B, that you made it better. And it's incredible.
Yeah.
I love the song, and just I listen
Every day.
every
Oh, that's
day.
great. Thank you. Well,
Yes.
I hope you're listening to your version because it's badass. So, all right, let's listen to Deep Waters by the River Rise Band.
Tchau.